another live stream. Good to see everybody. And for the live people, while everyone's rolling in, let's try to draw something. This is the page we start off in the last stream. One thing when I went to review, when I went to look over my stream, I noticed that the last stream, I noticed that it was a bit out of focus because it was focusing on my hand. So I'm hoping that maybe what I can do is maybe I can go in a little further here, like this. And then what we can do is draw. And hopefully this way it won't focus on my hand. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I actually have. No. I'm trying to see if I have a piece of paper that I can put on my hand so I don't smudge this. But I don't know if I do, so. Actually, I do. And it's gonna be from this book. This little booklet I got of all these things I did on the go. All right. Bam. There we go. All right. Letting everyone roll in here. We got 54 people in. Good to see everyone. Hello, Kenmus Room. There we go. Sean. I almost always say scene because of how it's spelled. I am horrible. I am one of those people who kind of just say it based on how it looks. Kuzo says Momo. Good to see you here, Momo. Finally made it to a stream, said RDW3. Good to see you here. Thank you for making it to one. Hey Kuzu, do you have any tips on how to get better at anatomy? My art is terrible and I want to get better. So anatomy, you just take it one step at a time. You would obviously want to start with the head probably. That's one of the most important parts of the human body, and that's what we draw most. So let's see if I can move this more center. Don't want to get on the blurry side. I'm really trying to avoid that. Let's try to do that. Let's try to move further over here. Do you see this with this thing? Oh, now it's not doing it. My fan was blowing this piece of paper around. You'd want to start simple. Start with the head, break down the head, then go to the neck and shoulders, then go to the torso. You want to break these things down into simplified shapes. Just take everything one step at a time, really. And you say, where would I practice anatomy? Well, I would say definitely. One, I have a lot of I have 33 anatomy sheets on my Patreon. Two, if you don't want to go there, which is totally fine, you can also just look up stuff on Pinterest. That is one of the best ways you can go about it, is just looking stuff up on Pinterest, creating Pinterest boards for yourself. And you don't have to have them public. You can have them private, and you can build your own little collection of stuff you study specifically. So And 83 people, and good to see everyone. Someone says, I have a Huion tablet. Should I continue using that for manga, or would you consider iPad be better for manga? If you like your Huion, stay with it, to be honest. I mean, here's the thing. I recommend the iPad for people who don't have a computer that's strong enough to run a tablet and a software, because just letting you know, not every computer has an HDMI port. I think most do nowadays, but not like laptop. I'm thinking laptop because most people, their first setup they get is a laptop, not a full-on desktop. So someone who doesn't have a computer that's strong enough to run that stuff, or even a computer at all, I recommend the iPad over that, because all you have to do is get the iPad and the Apple Pencil. Someone who doesn't have a computer, you have to get the computer, tablet, which vary vastly amongst tablets. The prices are, and there's so many different tablets you could choose from, and you never know which one's good or not. But basically, going with the iPad is a very solid choice for the beginners, and even other people. But if you already have a Huion and you're okay with it, stick with that Huion for now. There's no reason to go out of your way to get an iPad. I would say that your experience would most likely be better on an iPad, but you don't need that at this moment, I would say, to even start a manga. So, I mean, but I also can't say specifically, depending on the model of Huion you have also. So it all depends. But if you can draw manga with that, I would say go ahead and start drawing manga with that now. There's no reason to go out of your way to get an iPad at the moment until you're working on your manga or something and you feel like, oh, I kind of feel like I need to upgrade at this point, and you might go try an iPad. But you shouldn't hold back on starting with the Huion, because you can always transfer over. If you ever get an iPad, you can always transfer those files over, transfer your workflow over. So we have 94 people, and good to see everyone. Jaden, hey Kuzo, I remember this was from yesterday's stream. Yeah, this stuff over here. I typically always start off with like a, oh shoot, I kind of want to typically always start off with sketching traditionally here, because, you know, everyone from my traditional art is dying thinks that I want traditional art to die. Just an absurd thought. Hopefully the focus is nice right now. I'm trying my best to not have this conflict with anything here, which it should be because my hand's not in the way. The focus should be pretty decent. 104 people, and good to see everybody. Everybody wants to be a cat. I didn't want to say that too accurately, or else they'll copyright me on here. Is the iPad 8th generation good for drawing, Kuzo? I have not specifically used it. I've seen it in person. And basically, if you are someone who's an intermediate artist, basically a beginner, I say intermediate sometimes because, I mean, yeah, maybe you have some experience drawing. If you're looking for a cheap thing that is going to be reliable, yeah, go for it, man. Like, oh, my hair, what the? Go for that one. That one's definitely top tier. Maybe you should look up online iPad 8th generation artist review or something like that. I think there's this guy named Brad who does reviews, and he did a review on it, and trust me, it's a good tablet, and it'll do what you want for sure. So yes, it has a little bit of parallax, but parallax, so here's the thing that was the worst about parallax and draw on screen tablets that hooked up to computers and stuff. The worst part about it was when there was parallax, here would be your pen tip. Okay, let's say this is your pen tip. This is your stylus, right? Do a little button here. A lot of these tablets, what they would have is parallax on top of their cursor would be like over here. And so you'd be drawing on the screen and your cursor, it was horrible. So basically it was what I'm trying to say is the parallax on that iPad really doesn't make that big of a difference. Because their Apple Pencil is optimized so well for the screens. Maybe like split the belt in two at the end here. It'd be fun. Yeah. Let's do 2 splits just for the heck of it here. See, these are fun little character designs that I wouldn't mind taking and inking them and turning them black and white and stuff. Because, like, I like this page. Oh. I don't want to forget this. Got 127 people, and good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Let's have this one. He's going to be holding like a knife back here. Let's actually have it not be as long, maybe. Let's have it be shorter, let's say. Yeah, that's good. And that creates a cool little, like, composition thing there. If I wanted to, I could put, like, something else on his back over here for even more, kind of like a compositional element to his design. That's fun. Maybe put something back here, too. Voila, fun stuff there. Let's look at the comment section. We got 123 people in. Good to see everybody in here. How do you drawing everything the right size? You're talking about proportions. Dude, that's something you quite literally just have to practice, to be honest. Yeah, you just have to practice proportions. Because there's also different proportions, just knowing that just over and over again. Becoming familiar with these things that you draw compared to each other. So it's just a lot of studying. You want to compare the sizes of things to each other, exactly how far down. So there's always a rough rule. Like these are tiny little rules that you find out. The arm, when going halfway down, they should roughly land in the middle of the thigh. So that's one proportion thing. So if you kind of do that same logic and say, well, here's a head, how big is the neck? The neck is just like so far down from the chin, and then you could do this. Here's the shoulders. These shoulders can also vary depending on the person. You could look at the shoulders, how far they go out, kind of like do this and be like, okay, so there's roughly about this much space between it, and try to memorize the space. And then you start getting a general idea of proportioning. And I know going into different perspectives and different angles, it changes, but knowing it at least from one angle can help you start becoming familiar with those proportions. So it's just studying. And that's really just the simple answer to most things, is you just have to study things and kind of compare and contrast from your work, other people's work, what they're, yeah, stuff like that. Live and learn. Are you a professional artist, Kuzo? I mean, I guess you could call me a professional artist since I'm full-time, but I don't know. Because a professional artist is pretty much someone who makes their living off of what they do. Hello, Blake. Is there a practice like this that is a bit more entertaining or fun to do? Is there a practice like this that's a bit more Honestly, that's all up to you if you find it entertaining or fun. If it's not fun for you, which practicing typically isn't fun, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, everything, if it's hard, it's hard. Practicing was never really fun for me. But I know what it's like when you just want to get good as fast as possible. Yeah, a webtoon, says somebody. He is making webtoons. It's a manga, but yes, it will be on webtoons. I see it's been almost a year and a half since I started learning, and I've been stuck really bad lately since about 2 months. It's getting frustrating, but thank you. I'll keep on practicing. Here, if you're stuck, a lot of the time when someone's stuck, entertaining is different than being stuck. So if you're stuck with something, a lot of the time it's because you don't have a strong understanding of fundamentals, because the fundamentals are literally what make up all of art. And fundamentals are perspective, form, value, and color theory. Those are the fundamentals that will pretty much build everything, because you need perspective in order to be able to put those things that are form in as the illusion of 3D space. And then value is what creates basically the stuff that overlays the color onto it. And color theory is essentially coloring. We got 144 people in. Good to see everybody. Blake says give up drawing for skateboarding. Nah, I'm all right. I used to be able to do a kickflip, but I mean, I could still do one. Like, I have a skateboard, but I haven't actually gone out to do tricks in a while. So I bought a skateboard like a few months ago, and got back into it for a second, just because it's also a means of transportation. But I was just, warming up on it and everything, and I could still do a kickflip, not a heel flip though. So, hey, what's up, Third? Holy shoot, I made it. Does that mean you're up way too late right now, Third? We are at 20 minutes, which means I'm going to switch mediums real quick. And we're going to go to iPod. Inking this little guy. We're not going to be doing this one right now, but no, I missed them. What is up? All right, not that one. This one. It's a commission I'm working on. All right. We are at 157 people in here. Good to see everybody. Anatomy is very hard for me. It is very hard in general, for sure. You just gotta take it one step at a time. How long are you gonna be live for? Probably for another like almost 40 minutes, probably about 35. I could go on a little bit longer. I don't know. We will find out. We're pretty much almost at highlight stages here, so let me get on the eyes actually, and then go here. Let's do this. And have you been going live at all on I haven't really seen you go live, Third, on TikTok at all. Maybe I'm just missing it. I know you've been going live on Twitch here and there. Oh, what was I doing? Ah, yes. Yeah, I can't really for now. Are you really busy? It's hard to stream consistently. Yeah, it is hard to stream consistently. My ego is up again. Kuzo, want an anime board? I'm not sure what that is, but oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I saw they were gonna try to go live on YouTube though. Third. That's cool. Getting on the YouTube game. Anyboard is an anime skateboard. I make them. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm all right. But thank you, though. I do really appreciate it. Bro, do you have any tips to improve your artwork? Fundamentals are probably one of the biggest things I can say that will improve your artwork. It'll improve your understanding of the things that you're looking at. All right, let's see here. What else am I going to be doing here? I'm about to go into highlights. draw 4,000 cylinders. You will definitely know how to draw cylinders after that. Oh yeah, let's do like this. Kuzo, do you swear off camera? I mean, yeah, a little here and there. Son of a... That's the first thing I say when I end stream. I'm just like, peace. Nah. Yeah. I think everyone swears a little bit. But no, I'm not like a huge, just like swearing every other word. Kind of need to... Okay, I'm going to do this. And then I keep on running into the problem at the top of the screen. Where I just need to... Not the screen, the canvas. There. Okay. Now... Oh, cancel. Oh, goodness gracious. What's going on there? Alright, and let's go in here. Drop this down to about there. Let's go here. Oh, that's going to be below it on this layer. And lower opacity for that as well. But now, what we're going to have to do, let's go over here. Now we're going to have to go here, select that, grab this, create selection, invert selection, go up here, and then we're gonna have to cut this, paste it. Oh, nope. Cut, paste, and then go here. Oh, yeah. Cut, paste. What I'm basically doing, if you don't know, is I am essentially... So this is going to be a PNG, kind of hard to describe, but since this is a lower opacity, once Nux puts this onto something, it'll mess this up if I don't do what I'm doing right now. Then we turn that up, and then we lock it, and then we bucket it. Oh, wrong one. We bucket it to this, and then we grab this color, and then we're gonna go down, grab all the way up, bucket that, and now, if I were to go down to the bottom of this, and do that, this is the same color as that. Before it would not have been, because the opacity would have been down. Oh. It would have been down and you would have been able to see what was behind it, which is not what I want for this specific image. Boom, shikalaka. This song reminds me of a video game for some reason. Yeah, it's kind of like a Halloweenish feel. Even weenish sounds weird. What am I? It's Home Alone for sure, I think. I don't know. It's just free music on YouTube's music that they offer. Hey Kuzo, what you listening to now? That was something called Happy Hunts. It's from YouTube. Do you have any tips on developing an art style? Oof. Just take the things you like from your favorite artist, basically. But the things that's going to help you develop your style is just getting better as an artist, because then you can take what you like from other people's styles more accurately and also more stylistically. The more you know about art, the easier it is to take the things that you like and mix them together. How do you draw bodies? That's a very wide open question. A lot of hard work. I would suggest simplifying most of the shapes first of the bodies so you can learn how to draw in different positions. But from there, it's just studying anatomy, which it sounds easy to say just studying anatomy, but I mean, that's really what it is. A lot of studying. Because I mean, I never thought I would actually be where I am now with my art. I just didn't see myself being here. So if you legitimately don't see yourself getting anywhere in art, trust me when I say a lot of us have already been there and have felt that. I felt that same way for the longest time. I can't even describe it. It was yeah, a very long time I felt like that. All right, and let's what else do I actually have to do here? I have to work on the skin. So let's go ahead and do that. And more of a purplish we typically do. And do this. Just a slight little run over here, purple. A slight little hue. Grab the underneath of here. Slightly hue it as purple as well. Just for a slight difference in color. And now we can go in and do some. Let's go closer to blue. All right. Let's go a little bit darker with this, a little light. I'm trying to go more painterly with, not like super painterly, but a little bit more painterly than normal with a lot of my drawings going forward. It's still going to be quite cel-shaded, but I'm getting back to a little bit of some of my old stuff, which, do I have it open here? No, I don't, but, oh. But trying to bring along some of the stuff I've learned along the way, because I used to have a much more painterly style. I had a painterly style with actually not knowing how to paint that well. So that's one of the reasons why it took me so long on drawings back in the days. I actually didn't know what I was doing when it came to coloring. So once I learned how to color, wow, it's amazing what happens when you actually learn how to do the thing that you're doing. It shrinks from doing something from 12 hours all the way down to like 4, maybe 6, depending on what the image is. The style I practice is a mix between Hunter x Hunter, My Hero Academia, and Dragon Ball Z. That's cool. That's cool. We got 154 people in here. Good to see everyone. And we have 152 likes at the moment. Nux Taku says, is that enema? Or am I saying that wrong? Yes, this is Nux. It's a commission. So far, it's going well. That's good for whatever you're talking about there. Oh, you're talking about someone else. So it's probably about the style. Am I too late? No, you're not too late. We're chilling here for a little bit more time. You should do a Q&A video. I mean, maybe. I always found Q&A videos like not all that entertaining for people. I mean, I'm sure people who want to know some of those questions, you know, like it. I've just been waiting off on something like that because I try to like leave some of that, at least for here, a little bit. Let's do another. All right. So I can't wait to do the highlights. The highlights are one of the parts that like excite me on these because it's what really makes the drawing just pop. I would hope. Right now I'm pretty much just coloring these bottom fingers. I'm gonna color in these bottom fingers down here. Let's do this. Bam, 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 bam. And what I'm probably gonna do is come in from the top here, hit in some of this with extra shade up here, maybe. And then what I want to do, hit this, is kind of come in from the bottom with the blue. Let's go up more towards white. It's being hit by that shirt at least a little bit. Ooh, you like that? I like that. I always like doing that, like those like bounce lights. So satisfying in my opinion. Very satisfying. I'm even gonna pop that down here, down here. Now let's go and grab some of this. Make the brush bigger so we're having more confident strokes there. Wrap it around there, wrap it around here. Boom, shakalaka. I don't know why I just said that. I so regret saying boom shakalaka right now. Nux is looking cool. Well, thank you. We got 180 people and good to see everyone. We got 167 likes. The most satisfying for me is the rim light. Yes, I do know what you're talking about. I guess I do rim light. My rim light's more like shines, but rim light really pops when it's like that strong rim light from like the left or right or whatever that really defines the shape of the character against a darker background. One of them things, which you probably already know that third, master third. So I could go in here and go like this and manually put in like these highlights like this. I could go and do these highlights like this and then move it up to yellow and like actually like paint this stuff in. But since I actually already know how to do that, I'm going to take the easy way out and use a. What do you mean? You're the. Nah, nah, nah. Third, what is your Twitch? It's probably third. Like third, what is it? Something H something? Third, oh, PHP, that's what it is. I'm going to take the easy route out since I already know that. I suggest you learn how to paint stuff before you rely too much on all of the shortcuts, because then you are missing out on how to actually do things. That's the only reason why I'm comfortable with doing shortcuts. See, that's how you know you're doing good with an illustration, is when with something that's you're slightly painting, is when you take the line art away and you can make up the image pretty well. So a real painted image would basically be me having less of this line work and more working with contours and stuff, which is super fun. Music. Oh, I like this song. Bro, you're talking to me because I learned the shortcuts first. I feel so bad. LOL. Don't do that, guys. It slows your improvement. It does slow your improvement. There, you will eventually hit a wall, and it's going to be a brick wall. It's going to be a little over 8 feet. No, I'm kidding. But you're going to hit a wall, and it's going to suck. So I do suggest to just learn how to paint or color. Learn value and color theory. Those are the two things that are gonna teach you everything for colors. That's why I break it down into those 4 categories for the fundamentals of art: perspective, form, value, and color theory, because it literally is the first 2 create the thing that you're going to be putting value on, and color theory is what makes value. Color theory and value together is what makes everything colorful and look correct. Okay, so should I try to do what? Oh, because I don't have it clipped. That's weird. Oh, that's why I have it on linear burn. That's for shadows. Add glow. What am I doing? Put it on linear burn? What? Let's go up a little bit higher on that. Let's go a little back, and then what we can do is we can touch it up with the really hard highlights. Yeah, let's do it like that. Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts right here. We're at 44 minutes, and we got 173 people, and good to see everybody. Yo, Kuzo, who do you prefer between Hikaru and Akira? I prefer Hikaru until he didn't pay attention to Sai before something happened, and I got very mad at him for not paying attention to Sai. But that mother, why did he do that? Anyways, yeah. Akira is still good too, but it's kind of like preferring, like, okay, in chat, which do you prefer more? Light, L, or mellow, or near? Out of all 4, I prefer light. Just putting it out there. Don't at me. Don't ask me why. Everyone's gonna think I'm like, you guys are calling me a loser. Everyone's like L in chat. I prefer L since he's weird like me. Yeah, that's true. No, I'm kidding. I do like L. I like the. It goes. If I were to have to choose, it goes L, or sorry, light, L, near, then mellow. Pickle, yes. I have. Oh, you're talking to someone else. I thought you were saying something about a pickle. Light is a very well written character. I like him because of his morals. No, people would be like, wait, what? He went from likable to I think without light, there just wouldn't have been a story. You could say without L, there wouldn't have been a story, but that's not true because Nier was there. But then Nier wouldn't be there if L wasn't there. So I guess the whole story is L and light. Gosh. No, yeah. Well, without the ego of light, nah. I mean, like I said, I actually, I don't know. I think I liked L and light almost the same back when I was reading it for the first time. You know, let's actually hit this bottom part up with a nice little like blue. Like, well, actually it's blue over here, but it turned out purple. Because that's what happens when you put blue under red. If you mix it around enough. See, man, this would be nauseating if this was sped up, because I keep on doing this. When you try to record your screen for a video digitally, you have to learn how to not do this. Go up and down like that. Here, I'm just gonna do this. And then I'm just gonna come in and like straight up erase it out like this with a airbrush. Doing it with an airbrush leaves some there, but it's not noticeable enough, so. And maybe if I wanted to, I could come in here, like if I want to get fancy, which I mean, I don't really want to get fancy, but I'm gonna get fancy just because. Maybe this is it. Come in here, an eraser brush of something. Add in some texturing to the light. Yay! So it doesn't really do much to it, but when you get up close, it gives a tiny little texture. Kind of fun. Let's, oh, I'm on the eraser still. Let's actually do this, up this, up the rim line on that, and let's actually, from the back, I'm gonna kind of put a little bit of this here, a little bit of this here, and I'm actually gonna swipe back up to the yellow and yellow it in right there. Let's do a little bit of a highlight here, highlight here. Everything's gonna be fighting between blue and purple. Pull soft purple here. Let's do that. Come up here, hit this. Let's do a blue. Nah, it's not gonna do very much. Okay. Turn on. Ah! I mean, That was so loud. Bye, Ethan. Thank you for coming. Kosh says, dang, I got here late today. That was so feminine. Hey, you know what? You're feminine, all right, Third? Yeah. I bet that hurt, didn't it? No. It's such like a third grader thing to do. You're feminine. How dare you? That hurt, didn't it, huh? I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Let's go. Kuzo is okay. You can reboot. The imitation of me is on point. All right. Okay. Let's go over here, get a big one. Sounds kind of bad. I think that's good. I think I am going to come in with some hard highlights here real quick. That's going to be all I need to do on the shirt. I'm just going to hard highlight, harder highlight. And to zoom out really far, kind of get these like nice little. Let's go a little bit down, go a little bit up. Pull in with this light. Going a little bit more painterly with this one. A little bit more painterly. So it means we're adding in almost an extra, some extra in betweens. Normally I wouldn't like go a little bit further, or with the cell shading that I've started doing, I wouldn't go in too much further. Actually, let's go up here with a harder light. So I want to pop this. All right, that's fine with me. There's no need to go any further there. Because you could always just keep rendering forever and accidentally just render yourself to death. Let's get a little bit of darkness going on here. Gotta go. Thank you for the stream. Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming in, Simon. Got 152 people in. Good to see everybody. Kuzo is vegan, so he's 420 years old. Now, don't go around spreading rumors. I'm not vegan. I just cooked some steak tonight, and I haven't eaten it because I actually cooked it. Oh, dude, he's ancient. I haven't eaten yet because I cooked it right before the stream. Kuzo, how old are you actually? I am 342. Going on 343. 69. You got it. Let's just say I started off late with trying to be a good artist because of all my mistakes. That's why I stress fundamentals so much to people, because that's literally what I could have been 10 times better than I am now if I had just learned the fundamentals, because they are the base. They just are. Just learn them. It's so important. Okay, hair highlights. No. Let's go, not hair highlights. We're going to go into this here and zoom out a little bit so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Boom, boom. You know, this is probably one of my favorite Nux drawings I've done. which, by the way, this is not... Oh, we should go off to inking some manga. So I guess this one's going to be over an hour, just to have some fun. Kuzo is so old, he was on the Ark. What are you talking? I was Moses. No, I'm kidding. He's around 9,000. Is that color dodge? It is not color dodge. It is add glow. I'm actually gonna come up in here like a ninja, and I'm gonna hit like a hard rim light here actually, because it's gonna pop really well next to the dark here. Don't know what happened to my tongue just then. Hit that a little bit. Yeah, smack that upside the head. Let's go to an airbrush. Pull the airbrush down to about this size. Come in here. No, it's not gonna do it if I keep on doing that. It doesn't look as good as it normally does. Go a little higher. Let's go a little bit bigger with the brush. Let's go a little bit softer with this so it doesn't blow out. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and maybe see if I can... Nah. Just do a quick highlight here. Nothing too fancy. So there. There. Alright. Let's play that one again. Oh, my knee. Oh, my knee. Oh, hair highlights. One of my favorite highlights to do. Could he be any more fancier? I'm not sure what you mean, but he looks like Bill Cipher a bit. Are you talking about me? I don't even know who Bill Cipher is. He is old. Kuzo, it's 2 a.m. here, so I want to ask best sleeping tips. Lay head down, and then ask friend to hit you with hammer. Obviously joking, don't, but yes. Probably start off with laying your head down, or fall asleep at your desk like I've done. Could I be more specific than that? I'm not sure if you're talking, you might be talking to them. I'm kind of out of the loop in some of the conversation here, but it's okay. Oh, by the way, just letting everyone know here, those of you who hopped on my Twitch live stream, yeah, that live stream looks like trash. I have no idea what's happened with that app I used to use. I just don't understand. I'm mind boggled. It used to look really good, and it just looks horrible now. It has no reuse value whatsoever. I cannot download that. I'm kind of upset because I spent $7 on their premium membership just to give it a shot. They have swindled me. Swindled! No, but like I said, it used to be really good, and I think somewhere along the way, iOS probably updated and they haven't optimized it for the iPad yet, or maybe they haven't optimized it for this chipset. I don't know. Regardless, I don't know if I'm going to do it again. Maybe I'll do a quick 31 tonight with my old iPad to see how it feels. Maybe. To see what it looks like then. I don't know. Or not, because I got to keep working on this. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably save this. Well, I'm actually pretty much done with this one, but there is a second version. Where did you go? There's a second version right here that I have to keep. I'm going to keep all of these colors, but I'm just going to, like, so I have to redo the head basically. So there's two different versions of it. But yeah. So I got a little bit more to do on this one. Let's go up here. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. All right. So what are we are going to do that and then hop over to some, as they call it, manga up in this place. Okay. The kids call it manga nowadays, right? Like mango. Manga. Whew. Kind of sucks that YouTube kind of like, man, my manga content was doing good on my YouTube channel. Then all of a sudden out of nowhere, YouTube was like, you know what? We should make it not do well on your channel. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll take it down. I'll take it while laying down from you, YouTube. Thank you very much. Yeah, I should definitely get back on one of these, doing a page or something for a YouTube channel. Is that your manga, or are you just drawing it? Yeah, no, this is my manga completely. Kuzo versus YouTube boxing match. Okay, so I take it that you know all about Jake Paul and Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather and Tyron Woodley and all that stuff. Because I know about it because I, for some reason, pay attention to that. I don't know why. It's just something that sparks my interest. Seeing ridiculous things that shouldn't happen together. I'm like, all right, let's go. So this guy's this guy. Okay, so the hair on this side is actually going behind. Oh, what the? Going behind his ear here. Also, for my Patreons, I'm gonna actually be getting back on. Oh, I did get a super chat. Super chat from John. Hi Kuzo, how's it going? Thank you very much for the super chat, John. 2.0. You're the second version. You're not even the first version. No, okay. Anyways, thank you very much for the super chat, man. It's going pretty good. Going pretty good right now. Except for the fact that I think this guy's not in the same perspective as these two. Other than that, it's going pretty well. Going pretty well. And I don't know what to do to fix it at the moment. And I might just go with this. You guys can't tell, right? I think I know what will actually help. Taking this boy. And then we're going to select the sketch. And then what we're going to do is move him further down, make him a little bit more sized like them, and that should actually help. Didn't even notice. Yeah, that's actually the last stream we were drawing this. That's what bothered me. I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to deal with this right now. And then I didn't. I just didn't. I can't wait to do more of my manga. In this case, version. So basically, I'm gonna be opening up commissions too. I'm gonna hop to this panel actually. I'm gonna be opening up commissions here, just like 2 slots or something here soon. I might even post something about it tonight. And I have to balance YouTube, streaming, and manga and Patreon stuff. So it's not going to be all manga based, but I want to try to revolve some of my content again over on YouTube if YouTube doesn't like shame me. Bro, did you say commission? Yes, I did say commission. Cause wait, have you listened to any of my streams recently? If you do monthly commissions, I will take one in the future months. Yeah, I mean I'll do monthly commissions. I might be pricey. I've been teetering on 2 prices. So my prices went up from what I told you last. And I was teetering on 2 prices, and I kind of went with, I don't care, man. Well, thank you, dude. Anyone else, Kuzo or anyone else in the chat, have tips on studying your hands? Steadying your hands. You're just talking about getting draftsmanship, and I would say your best bet is 1, just put in a lot of hours. 2, specific practices that would be good is trying to do things in strokes, longer strokes, and also practice doing something like this, lines right next to each other over and over again. And then even try doing, this is going to help draftsmanship, but what it'll do is it'll help your control and the muscles in your hands. So it'll help a lot. And then you should even try to do stuff where, let's say there's dots like this. Try to then follow the dots. It's going to control. See how well I connected those? The more you do that, the better one your inking will get. This one was pretty bad. The better your inking, and you can tell this is not a direction I'm very good at. You could see my hand jittered that way because I'm not good at this direction. And I'm trying to train my mind and my hand to do this. There, that was closer. But now, kind of like I taught myself to be able to do hatch marks this way, which is super unconventional. Because most people do them this way. But in any case, yeah, I'm going to be opening commissions, and it's because I don't know. You haven't been on the streams. Maybe you watched one of my other streams, but yeah, I am full-time, and I don't necessarily need to open commissions at the moment, but I don't want to be one of those people that gets caught off guard by something and rushes to open commissions. So I'm trying to plan ahead and try to be smart about it. Third's like, are you not calling me? Are you calling me out, bro? Do you stream every day? I'm going to be trying to stream every day. What does it mean that you are full-time? So basically, I'm just full-time doing YouTube, talking to you guys, Patreon, and I'm also going to be pretty much, basically, I'm going to be a freelance artist, but I'm also a little bit not a freelance artist because I am, because I'm taking on commissions, but I'm making majority of my money through YouTube and Patreon. But Patreon is the reliable one, and that's why if the best way to support me is just to watch the videos and support me on Patreon. Or commissions when I do open them. I'm only going to be doing like 2 at a time, but I do have to say that in about 7 days, I'm not going to be streaming for a little bit. I'm going to be taking like a 4-day break because I'm not actually going to be at home. How much for commission? So I settled on some prices that I'll be posting. But I don't know if I want to say them now or... I'm really just looking for character design commissions mostly, like designing someone's character, just drawing someone's character. I'm not really too interested in like drawing like album covers and stuff like that, or like specifically tattoos. I'm looking more to do a lot of like character design stuff and build up kind of like a portfolio a little bit, and just get sharp and stuff like that. So that's why I've been doing a lot of character designs recently, because one, I want to sharpen my character design skills. Two, I just want to get better at character design, because I really, really enjoy doing character design. I enjoy doing manga at certain points. Other than that, manga can be a very grueling process, but when you're in the trenches, I do very much enjoy it. When you're like sitting there inking for a while, and you just, for some reason, you have this like bliss, and you're like, ah, oh, this is so nice. All right, well, got some manga inking done. I'm going to be ending the stream here very soon. What is Bounty's Gate about? I'm always really bad at this. I need to write down a description. For now, you'll find out, but I'm going to be ending the stream here. I might try to pop onto Twitch only for like 30 minutes or so, and I'm going to try to stream through the screen and see if it does any better on my other iPad. Maybe it will. We'll see. But in any case, if you guys want to see any more of this and my other commission, go check me out on Twitch. Link will be in the description. Yeah, link will be in the description. So you should be able to get me on my Twitch there. In fact, someone just followed me there just now. Yeah. So, oh, someone also just went and got a Patreon subscription, tuning. Oh, Joning. There are Joning tier. Thank you very much. But in any case, thank you everyone for coming in and watching my drawings, and thank you very much for the super chats, or super chat, the one that I got. And I'll see you guys in a little bit on Twitch, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another stream. Good stream, bro. Thank you very much, Third. Peace out.